my brain is absolutely fried. Um, a lot has happened to me in the last year. I'm about to turn 30, so a lot has happened to me in my life in general. But a major uptick of events in the past year. Um, I should have been writing a diary or doing a blog, but I did not. So this will be me catching everybody up, and then explaining the major events that are up to come in my life. So first of all, this is not really a fashion sense. I am not in the military. I am not some fascist white supremacy skinhead. None of that terrible life decision stuff. I just changed my clothes out of robes. I I just finished being a fully ordained, high-ranking, venerated monk in Southeast Asia. I am. I should start at the beginning. I am from a small, predominantly white community in South Central Indiana, which, for those of you who do not know, is a state in the United States. And yes, I know, for those of you from America, almost all of you know what Indiana is and where it is, but I cannot tell you the number of times I've had to explain to people outside of America in this past year what Indiana is and where it is. A lot of people out here describe places like San Francisco and San Jose and San Diego as separate places from California. So trying to explain where Indiana is, I have to do it all. So I'm still, right now, currently in a monastery. For those of you who don't know, that's like a temple compound where monks and nuns live, because monks and nuns are not allowed to live in the normal world with like family or friends, and they're not allowed to pay for things like housing and food. So yeah, I'm still there for a few more weeks, and I can give a tour in another video, but this series of videos will be stories about my past year, explaining how I went from working as a DNR employee for the government, Department of Natural Resources, taking care of a state park in southern Indiana, to letting go of everything, worldly possessions, the video games, the TV, the internet, and just traveling a little bit around Asia, to different monasteries, and experiencing a very different culture from mine, from what I'm familiar with, and having a lot of humbling experiences. Speaking of humbling experiences, that's not a technical difficulty with the video, and that is not planned or some kind of trick or prank. I am currently in central Myanmar, and we have power outages several times a day that don't last very long, every day. So yeah, that might happen again in other videos. It is nighttime here. December something, I think, 2024. Well, 2024 by the Western calendar. In Myanmar, it's like 1300 or something. That's a whole different thing I'll get into later. I am not time traveling. This is real. This is me. I'm here. I'm not a professional videographer or YouTuber, vlogger yet. Stuff happens. I'm in Asia. The electricity is not great. Especially in the middle of a war-torn country where the military controls the resources. The electrical company has no checks or balances, and the power cables look like spaghetti, which I can try to, maybe I'll do a tour video and give you guys an idea of what this place is like. It's interesting, it's cool, it's different, but right now it is not safe. So yes, the upcoming videos will be, I will try to keep them short, and I will try to explain just some stories and events about my time that brought me here, and how did I go from southern Indiana, sheltered, uneventful life in a Christian white family, to this. Okay. I'm poor. I've always been poor family. So how did I have the money to even come here? I didn't. I'll get to that in the future. Yeah. So I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe, ask me questions if you want. I don't fucking do it or don't. Whatever. But I think I have some stories that you'll be interested in, so check out some other videos.